teleprompter, create videos you're proud of. Easily trim your video by selecting the words where you want to start and end. Color your presentation with automatic subtitles and highlighting keywords. Add your brand logo. Add music for an emotional touch. Add your contact info on an animated business card on all your videos. Easily replace green screen with an image or a video loop. Stand out with a web page with your logo, your video at the center, and personalized button for visitors to interact. It's one tap to simultaneously upload your videos on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Always know what to say next with the BigVU teleprompter.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to our live webinar today with BigVU. My name is Sharon Delaney McLeod. I'm a broadcast television reporter and anchor turned speaker, trainer, and coach. And I discovered BigVU a little over a year ago, and it has been a game changer for my business. And so I'm excited to have all of you joining us from all over the world. And taking a look at the chat, we have people coming in from the UK. Good evening, Jacqueline. Hello. We have Paul from Maryland. Where else are we coming in from? Spencer from Boston, Massachusetts. People coming in from all over the place, including our guests today. And for any of you all who are on the BigVU website, looking at any of the tutorials, or who have attended any of these live workshops or been on the YouTube channel to see a lot of the different tutorials, we have the experts in the house. We're talking the BigVU experts who help create this software to make it so much easier for all of us to use video in our work. So welcome to the stage, Kevin, Philip, and Bruno. Come on in, guys. Good afternoon, everybody.
Hi, hello. Great.
It's a party here. Look, all four squares.
Wonderful.
It's Hollywood Squares BigVU style, yeah?
Lovely. That's great to be on board with you.
People coming in from California, Palm Springs, Delray, Ohio, Washington, D.C., Indianapolis, all over the world. We are truly a global community here at BigVU. And I think, as I've discussed many times with Kevin, every one of us, every one of you joining us all over the world, we're all broadcasters now, whether we want to be or not, because the pandemic forced us all into learning how to use video. So why not use it well? And that's what we're here for today, to learn the latest tips and tricks and new features that are available right here with BigVU. Kevin, I'd love for you to get us started, especially for some of the folks who are just new to BigVU, maybe not know what it's all about. Give us a little primer, and then we can dive into the content that we've got planned for everyone today.
Absolutely, Sharon. So welcome, everybody, and thanks for joining us tonight. And really, tonight's webinar or workshop actually stems from the fact that we wanted to address a couple of things for our users and help our users get the most out of the technology that we put at their disposal. And the question that we asked is really, why BigVU? There's a lot of options today in terms of video editing software. And we believe that BigVU has specific advantages and there's a specific design that is really geared towards our community of users. And I'd like Philip to go into a little bit about that, into our vision of what video editing and distribution is on our platform. Philip.
Amazing. Thank you for the intro, Kevin. So how's it going, everyone? First of all, I'd like to ask you, all of you, to press 1 if you're using the web, 2 if you're using the mobile app, and I will try to make a point in both of that. So let me show you exactly how is the formula that BigVU wants to help all the creators out there. Can I play this? Here we go. All right, so remember this 4S. And I suggest you remember this as well when you try to create something. And before, when creating content, it was very difficult. I mean, for me, for example, I had no idea what to write. And, I just looking for ideas, reading articles, and then feeling overwhelmed, nothing to do. and then record with a video, and you don't know exactly what to say, you rumble, you're not concise, everything. So having everything in one place and not just to work with several things, it just takes your time process for like making something like it takes a lot of time to like very, very short time. And that's what really BigView is trying to do. It's trying to take all the problems and try to put them in one piece. And this is why it came out with the 4S formula, where you have 4 things to do when you make a video, which is script, shoot, style, and share. And the most difficult one is script. Yes, because having an idea and actually is the key to start with your video. Having that hook, having that inspiration to actually talk about something to your audience, and so on. That's exactly what's the script. This is why BigView introduced the AI script, so you guys always have ideas. You always have something to say, but you don't know how to complete, so it will complete for you. Or you want to rewrite something that is out there, but you want to look more professional, or you want to give it a marketing tone or a funny tone, and you can do it. That is the shooting part, and each one of you are here because you were all looking for a teleprompter, and this is where you put that script, that amazing script, on the teleprompter, and you start recording, and you do it in 1 take, 2 takes, 3 takes, but not 20 takes. Before, I remember you stick 20 takes, and then you don't know what to select, and then maybe you cut a little bit from here, a little bit from there, and then you can also trim it. So don't worry, if you miss a little bit at the beginning, a little bit at the end, you can trim. And now BigView just launched a new feature today, but we're not going to get into it, but it's like a sequencer where if you have many texts, you can just combine them. So for the next webinar, we'll talk about that perhaps. That's Bruno. We'll discuss with Bruno. And then we have style. This is where you want to stand out from all the people that are making videos, because we're 8 billion people in the world. And trust me, there are millions of people publishing videos every day. So you have to stand out. You have to do something more than just record yourself. And this is where, captions come in place. We're just throwing a lot of themes out there where, you have themes where your face is going to appear, and then you have a quote. You're going to have a split screen. You're going to have a highlight. You can zoom in, and you can do all of that on the web as well on the mobile. But these features are more developed on the web. And I suggest that all the people that press 2 do something. Create your script, record with the teleprompter, and use the web. Upload your videos on the web. You should take advantage of this because you want your videos to be better. And the last thing is sharing. And this is, a cool feature that BigVU just launched a month ago, where you have AI sharing. Okay, so we talk about AI for creating your scripts. But, that's not the only thing. Once you have your video, you need to put it out there. You need to share your video, and 1 video is not enough, guys. You need 5 videos a week. And I know you guys have your routine. You work from 9 to 5 job. I don't have time. And then I have 2 kids. You go home, and then the kids come, and then you just put them to sleep, and it's like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. It's like, I just want to go watch Netflix and go to sleep. And then you forget about it. But that's why AI sharing. So for all of you that have a Sunday free, not like in Israel because Sunday we work, go out there. Spend an hour, record your videos, shoot, style, and then press AI share. It will not only write your post, but you can schedule your post. So what you can do is you can schedule for Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then each day of the week, you have a post on all your social media. Like this, in 1 hour of work, 2 hours of work, you already have content in all your social media. So I encourage you to do that. And it's a really cool feature, and we can I can show a video. I can look for a video and I can play it along our presentation. But this is the 4S formula, and guys, you need to remember this. Okay, this is the key to actually expand your content, to actually grow your social media presence. And if you have a brand, if you're starting a business, social media is the key to get your message out there, to get the feedback from your audience, to get everything. And the more authentic you are, the better your videos will be.
Philip,
Excellent.
I just have to hang on and rewind just a second.
Yeah.
You have AI sharing?
Yeah, we have an AI sharing. It's completely new, where you can actually,
Oh my gosh.
let's
That's
say,
amazing.
yeah, it takes the script from your teleprompter. Let's say, for example, it works from a script. So this is the trick. You have to put a script, you have to record, and what it does is that take that you have edited, it will take the script and it will rewrite a post, and then you can schedule for Twitter, for Instagram, for Facebook, and then you can schedule for the next 2 days, 3 days, 4 days,
Wow.
and so on. So, for example, you can expand that, and you can do it everything on the mobile, which is nice, as well as on the web.
That is extraordinary. Because that's the whole thing. You go into making all the stuff and then you're exhausted from writing the script and making all the
Yeah,
content and then editing it. And then, oh, now I have to write the post
yeah.
and I have to remember to share it on certain days. So, wow, what a game changer that is. I love that.
Imagine just, Sharon, just remember that people, and nowadays they still do it, there are people hiring for jobs and good paid jobs just to share content, not to
Yeah.
make, just to share and manage content. And there's huge agencies that the only job is to share and content. So imagine you can do it by yourself and spend 1 hour a week and just have all your content out there. So
Okay, we
you
have a
should take
quick
advantage.
question,
Yeah.
real quick, because we do want to answer questions as they're coming in.
Absolutely.
How long? So if we're going to be making 3 to 5 videos a week, how long would you recommend these videos to be? And I know
Yeah.
that different platforms
Yes.
say, oh, it should be a minimum of 2 minutes or 3 minutes over on Facebook, but maybe something else. What would be,
Okay.
if you're doing that many videos?
Yeah, so I always say keep it short, but that's
Okay.
not the right answer. I tell you why. Because my audience is not the same as yours. So maybe you have something you do and you have a specific niche audience that needs a longer video because your video needs to be understood.
Sure.
But if you want to do something to catch the attention of people, to grow your your followers, the idea is to have a video short. Keep
Okay.
it under 30 seconds, no more than 1 minute. Remember that Instagram Reels, I mean, I know you can put Instagram Reels over a 1 minute if I'm not mistaken, but it's better to keep it under 1 minute. Also, to keep your videos funny, try to start your videos with something like a hook, like 3 seconds punchline or a joke or just something frustrating about what you do that you have a solution right away, and that's how people can engage with that. So I always say keep it short, but I also encourage you to watch your competitors' videos and see if they have longer videos, means that you also need to make longer videos.
Sure. And then for example, there is a friend of mine who is a physician. She's a doctor
Yes.
and she's now using BigVU. Every
Wow.
month she creates videos because she is leading professional development programs for a top university medical school. And she's trying to get the young faculty to attend these professional development classes. So what she does is a call to action, like at
Yes.
the beginning and then at the end. So she'll say, in medical school, you never took a communications class, but in your role now, you have to be a great speaker.
Yes.
Join me on such and such day when we're going to talk about how presenting professionally will help you in your career as a doctor and a person, anyway. And
Yeah.
she does all of these videos in BigVU. And then she puts it out within the medical school to invite all the faculty. But then, LinkedIn is an excellent place for people. I know a lot of realtors, and we have quite a few joining us
Yes.
today, but some people are like, hey, I'm not a realtor. Is BigVU still good for me? Yes, I'm just explaining how a urologist is using this in her work. It can be used across any career, really.
And
So, that's just sorry.
for all the realtors out there, if you want inspiration, I will share right now a person called Loida Velasquez, which has 80,000 subscribers on YouTube. I think over 30,000 on Instagram, and uses BigVU to make her videos. So yeah, this is how far you can get, and I'm sure you can get farther, like much far. But
Maybe you could put the link in the chat so we can.
yeah,
find
I'm gonna show her. We're gonna have a workshop with her soon, this month, I believe.
So let's just go back to Valet's question. Valet's question was really pertinent, and I think, as Philip said, there's no right answer to it. Your videos are going to be dependent on your video marketing strategy and your use case scenario. So you have to determine the type of use cases that you have for your videos. And And BigView is definitely going to be a solution for part of that. Our sweet spot for our videos is really 3 minutes, shorter videos. People that want to do longer training videos, it may not be the ideal platform if you're doing hour-long videos and sort of long-term videos. But definitely in up until 15 minutes video, it's excellent. So in addition to that, as Philip mentioned earlier, we have technology which enables you to do a number of short, cuts on the video and then collate them together, consolidate them into one longer video. So there are a number of tools. And Sharon, about your point of the call to actions, BigView has already what is one of my favorite tools that we have is a video landing page where you have a dedicated video landing page, which is customizable. You can add in call to actions. I think we'll start getting a little bit into the product side to actually show people what's happening there, so that they can see for themselves. There's a lot of aspects about using BigView that are really important. And where do you start out? And my advice on starting out would definitely be to get your account set up correctly moving forward. You need to get your account set up. Make sure you get your social media channels set up. Make sure that you get them validated. Make sure that you get your business card set up, your links to your social media. Once you've got everything set up and you're ready to go, then just jump into it and just create videos and practice. So I think let's perhaps move forward to Bruno, who's really our expert in terms of the use of BigView. Bruno does a weekly webinar. And he's really, it's really excellent. I really encourage you to join him on the weekly webinars. He's really at your service, and he's really, really a likable chap, as you'll find out. Those of you who don't already know, I'm sure a lot of you already know. Over to you, Bruno.
Bruno, I see some questions that have come in for you.
Okay, bring them in.
Oh, great. There's some great questions.
Anita,
definitely relevant.
this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, Anita.
Okay, we're going to answer this question in a moment. Philip mentioned the 4 steps, the 4S formula that you need to use in BigView. Remember those? Script, was the other? Shoot, style, share. 4 steps. I'm going to show to you right now 2 of these steps. We're going to create a script, and I'm going to shoot a short video. Then I'm going to show you Anita, not sure, how to upload this video to the web version. Okay, so stick with us. And I think we also forgot, guys, to mention the deal that we have at the end. Right?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So for those of you that stick with us until the end, we're going to offer how much we're offering today, guys?
There's a 20% discount on your subscription of the regular pricing there. So
okay. So stay with us. You're going to get this deal at the end of this session.
Amazing.
But no more talking. Let me show you how to use these first 2 steps. Creating the script with AI, then recording the video using this script created. So let me do it right now.
Let's
and
go.
For those of you that are putting questions into the chat, we'll get to your questions. So please, absolutely, we definitely are taking them into account.
Okay, I hope you guys can see my screen. In the past, we used to create scripts writing, right? This is kind of the old way, the old style, but today we're not doing this. So how to create a script using AI. This screen that you're seeing now, it's the main screen that you're going to see when you open the BigVU app. If you already have projects, it will not look like this. So you have a bunch of projects there. But let's suppose that you want to start from the scratch. You have 2 options to create the AI script. You can click on right here on Start Now. And I'll be able to start creating my script. Or I can go to the bottom and click on the plus icon and choose the AI Magic Writer. This is the option that I'm going to choose. It's the same thing. It's just the name of the feature. So let's choose AI Magic Writer. I'll click on Let's Start at the bottom. My name is there. I'll click on Next. Here we have 4 options. Today, I'll not explain all of them. We don't have time for this. But I love this one, Script with Tips. Maybe this is also new to you, Sharon.
Yeah.
All of us have those days that we are not creative. We have no idea what the kind of content that we need to post, need to create. When you choose a script as tips, we're going to give around 10 words to the AI technology, and the AI will give us 10 options regarding this topic that we provided. So let's see this in practice. I'm going to click on script with tips. And now is speech to script. Let me use a few words here to generate this AI script. Video creator that wants to engage the audience on Instagram. And let's see the result. So it's generating, will appear 10 options. I'll pick one of them and record the video for you guys. You can also do it with me if you have your phone in your hand. Okay, looks like my Wi-Fi is not the best right now, but should be generated. Okay, here we have 10 options. First one, simple tips generate engagement on Instagram. What else we have? Number 10, 3 creative ways to grow your Instagram following. So if you're not creative, if it's that day that you're tired, just use this feature. Which one do you prefer, Sharon? Which one should I choose? What do you think?
Let's see. It's a little bit small to read. I'm trying to.
Oh,
I will go with 4.
Number
okay.
4.
How to use Instagram stories to enhance your video content.
Yes, there we go.
Okay, let's see this one. And let's see the result. While the script is being generated, you can leave your question here in the chat in a moment to go through all of them. Is this in BigVU? Yes, this is BigVU. This is the BigVU AI Magical Writer, Pauline. And yes, Cheryl will have a discount at the end of the session. And here we are. Here we go. We have the script. So, good afternoon. This is the whole script.
Look at
And now
that.
we are starting step 2.
Oh
Shoot.
my gosh.
So,
Well,
how
well,
many
guys,
minutes would
you can
take you
always
to create a
fine-tune.
script like this?
You can always fine-tune your script. So
Sure.
if there's any words that you don't like, or you want to remove one of the paragraphs, or you want to replace by something, or you want to put the name of a brand that you want to talk about, eventually you can do that. You have you have the 2 buttons, edit and shoot. And once you press edit, and let's say for example you don't want to shoot right now, you can just fine-tune it and then save this as a project, and then go in an hour whenever you have free time and record your video. Or maybe you want to record the video in a different location, so you can always save the script, record afterwards.
That's it. I'm editing
That's awesome.
right now. And one question for you, Sharon. How much time it take you to create a script like this for you? I don't know. You're starting now from the scratch.
Well, I will say I get a little bit of an advantage from most people because I was a television news anchor where I had to write stories so quickly for the news.
Uh-huh.
But normally a script of that length, by the time I was finished tweaking it and reading out loud to make sure it would come off my, that it's for the spoken word and not for reading, but for speaking, I'd probably spend at least 20, 30 minutes probably to get it just right. And here you've done it in less than 2.
Okay, that's great. So we're starting saving time, right, guys? And let's go to step 2 directly. We don't have a lot of time, so let's go to the second S of the formula, shoot. I'll click on the camera at the bottom. Let me click on save first. And now you can see the teleprompter from inside. This is the text. I have a few features at the bottom. We have a regular webinar here on YouTube where I explain all of them. So you can see on that webinar. But here, a few important things. If I click on the settings, this gear icon at the top, if I click right here, I can choose the resolution of my video. This is important just to make sure that you're recording in Full HD. And also, I can activate the automatic prompter stop so I don't have to press on the stop recording. After 1-2 seconds, when the script is over, it will finish the recording. And what else was important here, Kevin? Do you want to mention something?
Yeah, so let me just go back. So you mentioned the automatic you've deselected the teleprompter speed. You want to deactivate the teleprompter speed. that's really going to come in for there. And I just want to go back. We had a question about the size of the scripts. To give you an indication, the size of the script and the length of the recording is going to be relative to your speech, your personal speech, the rate that you speak at. To give you an idea, 300 words is about a 2-minute recording on a general speaking. So generally, I'm setting my recording to 180, 200 words per minute, more or less. And then you have to take into account pauses and everything like that in your speech. So to go back to Bruno's question, in terms of the setting up your devices, it's important, firstly, to deactivate the teleprompter stop. You may want to look at adjusting the resolution of your camera, depending on what you're doing on there as well. The other aspects are just to play around with the number of words per minute when you're recording, the size of the text box that you're recording with, the size of the script, depending on how far you are away from the device when you're recording. In addition, if you want to pause the script, and if you're doing selfie recordings and you want to pause the teleprompter script and continue to ad lib, so you may have created a script, which is another use case scenario. You may be comfortable speaking in front of a camera and just say, I just need a couple of pointers just to keep me in the right direction. So you would then basically make your own script, perhaps with like a couple of bullet points, 10 or 20 bullet points, maybe space them with dots between them. And then when you want to stop, sort of stop after each bullet point, you were going to hit the plus volume button, which is only specifically at the moment available on iOS. And that's going to pause the script while you can continue recording. So that's another advantage you have on iOS as well there. I think that's, really at the moment, Bruno, you maybe want to go ahead there from here.
Okay, that's great. So we are ready to shoot, right? After recording this video, Kevin will do the editing part. So the next part will be with Kevin. Before I record, we have a question. Can you pause in the middle? As Kevin mentioned, you can pause the teleprompter, not the recording. So you can pause the teleprompter in the middle, improvise a little bit, and go back to script if you want. But you cannot pause and unpause the recording. You could stop and start recording again. It would be kind of a
and that's another thing. Maybe, Bruno, you want to just show them the start point feature, so that if they do that, if they do record, a certain part of the text, they can, start again from the point that they had finished the recording at, and that way they can break a text down into a number of different takes.
That's it. You can also use start point. That's great, Kevin. Thank you. Okay, let's shoot this video and let's show you guys in a moment the result of this. So let's do it together. I'll do 10-15 seconds, not the whole video. It's recommended 1080 Full HD. So let's do it. 4, 3, 2, 1. How to use Instagram stories to enhance your video content. Instagram stories are the perfect way to keep your followers engaged with your content. With the introduction of videos, it is now even easier to create content that will capture your audience attention and keep them coming back for more. That's it. I have recorded the video, and as you can see it, this screen will appear with a lot of options. Don't worry, don't freak out. I have a webinar explaining all of this to you, but today we're looking just for one thing. We had someone that asked how to put the video from the app to the web. I don't remember the name, but this is for you. So how to make this take available on the web version that I have recorded on my phone. Can you guys see these 3 dots at the top? Maybe not, but there is a 3 dots right here at the top. When I click, you see it. Aha, now you can see it.
Yeah.
Okay, when I click there, I have 2 options. The option that we're looking for here, it's upload to web app. When I do this, the video starts to upload to the web app. It means that this video will be saved on the BigVU cloud. So if I lose my phone, if something happens with my phone, this video will be saved there. So recommend to do with all the videos that you consider important, right? Who knows what can happen with your device. And at the same time, it will be available on the web where Kevin will be able to edit with captions, logo, a few features on the web version. Okay, and this was scripting and shooting. Now we start styling the video with Kevin in a moment.
Sure. I wanted to just add on to that. In addition, is that basically the feature, for those of you that have use case scenarios where you're moving around a lot, maybe you're going out to a site where you're going to a show house, or you're going to a site where you're working with other people, with a team in a site, and you need to do video on site. If you need to get your videos out quickly, you can basically edit, get the video out, and distribute it directly from your mobile device, from your iOS or your Android device. As Philip says, even at the moment, we've introduced the scheduling for your social media sites. You can post to a number of social media sites in parallel. So everything really, most things that you can do on the web, you can do them on your mobile device.
Real quick,
ahead, Sharon.
before we move away from the content piece and the scripting and the recording piece, before we go to editing, there's a couple questions that I want to make sure that we address. One person wants to know if Mrs. Peace of God, are these AI scripts free of plagiarism? Like, will you get? Are they royalty free? Even though AI has created them, will we be able to use them without YouTube hearing it and then pulling it down, or Facebook or somebody thinking that it's plagiarized?
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm not expert on legal side, but I can just give you some feedback. We did an interesting panel about a month ago, which I encourage you to see. We had an expert there, Eric Faber, who's a legal expert, and he actually addresses those kind of issues, kind of legal issues concerning AI. And his take at this point in time is that as AI is not clearly defined from a legal standpoint, there's no basically appropriation of the content. So at this point in time, you can use the content and you can basically, you should not have any issues, but I definitely think, you definitely need to get real good legal advice on a lot of these aspects. Check out our workshop. It covers advice on legal aspects, on financial aspects, on certain marketing aspects as well. Check it out. Contact a professional. Some professionals are really geared towards solopreneurs. And, there's so much, as Philip said, there's so much content out there today. And it's so important to appropriate your own content. You're putting time in. You want to make it your own. You don't want some people copying your own content for that
Sure.
from that matter. So I encourage that.
Thank you so much. And then one other question that I think is probably, if you're going to be using the AI writer, can you tell AI write 1 minute script? Like, what can you tell it write 1 minute's worth of content, or do you just need to ballpark it?
If you use the AI on the web, Sharon, I think I saw that question. You can type the words, and based on the words, it will tell you approximately the length of the video.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
you have that feature on the web. So
Gotcha.
remember that also you can create your script, and your script will be automatically updated on the web. So you can always record with, if you have a good camera on your computer, you can always record with the computer as well.
Okay.
So as you wish. And ideas come all the time. So the cool thing about the app is that you can type your ideas. And let's say, for example, you have an idea, but you don't want to do the AI yet, just open a script, put the idea sentence, and then go there. And if you don't want to record, what I suggest is that there's another cool feature on the web, which is the whiteboard, where it is like a notes where you can always keep your ideas. And no matter what project you open, that whiteboard with your ideas will always stay there.
Yeah, absolutely. In fact, I think we're going to take a look at that now. So let's see if we can show you that in.
Before we end with the AI, I just uploaded a video how the AI schedule works. Should I show it? It's 20 seconds.
Sure, go ahead.
Okay, so I'm gonna play a video that shows how the AI scheduling works. So you can take a look. I'm just going to play it right now, and then we can go over with the other part. So I'm just going to play it right now.
We supposed to be hearing anything? Oh,
No,
sorry.
there was no.
Okay,
This was without
okay.
sound.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
as you can see here, you have your project on your mobile. You just press share, and then you have this button of the robot. You just press rewrite. It will write your script, and then eventually you can schedule, and it will show the post that will be scheduled.
Yeah, so we have a couple of questions I see concerning the AI. Firstly, the AI feature has limited usage to free users, and it also has limited usage on the starter plan. On the AI Pro plan, there is virtually limited usage of it at the moment. In addition, the audio creation of scripts is only at the moment available on iOS, and it's via Siri. So if your Siri is not activated and you haven't given access to that, you're not going to be able to create the scripts on there. So you'll need to get that into place.
Okay.
Okay, great.
So we've done our scripting, shooting. It's time now to go for styling.
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Without further ado. So I'm going to take you into the account so that you can see. Let me just get into there and then share that with you. Great. Okay, great. So if you can just confirm that you can see my screen, audience.
Yep.
Excellent.
Yes,
That's
yeah.
great. Okay, so Bruno uploaded to his account now, and I've accessed his account through my admin at the moment. And as you can see, he just recorded a new video, which is appearing here. And it's very important that you discern. Normally, when we create videos, maybe we'll see that in a minute, each icon will tell you a different story about the video. So for those of you that are not BigVU users or that are new to BigVU, I'll just quickly go through the features that you have on the home screen. On the top right-hand side, you have your account. So you can see the email associated with the account. You can see your profile. In the profile itself, you can see your personal details, your business account details. So you can set up your business account, your address, your business card, email, phone number, and your social media accounts. And for those of you that have AI Pro plans, you can also set up a domain for the video landing pages. So that can be your business domain. So that's fantastic. When you create a video landing page, it's going to go directly to the domain itself. So that just, and then your deleted files are also, if you delete files on the desk, just to specify that videos that are not uploaded to the cloud are only stored locally on your phone. So that's another reason that we recommend, is that if they're only stored on your phone, as Bruno said, if something goes wrong, you delete your app, especially on iOS, you're going to lose the content there. So we recommend uploading the original tape to the cloud. It's going to save you data because it's going to be stored in the cloud. It's going to synchronize your videos between the two platforms. Okay, if you have any questions, specific questions, please put them into the chat, and we'll try and address that as we move along. The three options you hear are to import videos which have been recorded outside of BigVU, meaning videos that you may have recorded with your camera, your regular camera, or with your phone, but not using the BigVU app. So you can import them on the AI Pro plan for up to about 500 megabytes, which works out, corresponds to about 8 minutes, 7, 8 minutes of recorded video time. You can add captions to them. And the third one we'll come to now. The third one now is the edit the script and the teleprompter. So I'll just go into there. And I've just sort of prepared a little script for you here, which I'll just try and pick that up now. Okay, I prepared a little script for you guys here just to show you, because I'm not the biggest typist that there is. And okay, so now on my left-hand side of my screen, I have my heading. So I'm going to put in here. I'll put in what my heading is. As you can see, I was not known for my typing skills. Once I'm on here, I have two features that you can see. We have the AI rewrite and the whiteboard. So Philip mentioned a little bit about these features. We'll start with the AI rewrite. When I come to the AI rewrite, I have a number of options. I have the kind of service that I want. So I can pitch my business, do a video sales letter, news share, or LinkedIn sales pitch wizard. So the LinkedIn is very, very interesting. I'm just going to mention about it. If you are really targeting people for your video marketing and you're targeting specific people on LinkedIn, you can choose a profile on LinkedIn of a person. You can connect that with the LinkedIn sales pitch wizard, and you can tailor make your script specifically for that person. Okay, so that's really a powerful feature. Let's just do a business one because that's why my script was created. So I just put in a couple of words, and I've even done more than enough words. So you can see in here, I've created. Oops, let me just put that the R one down. And I can just put in words. I don't have to say ideal in high-end exclusive properties. You can say, I can take out the ideal in and just giving, really, really factual element for my script writer. And then I'd write new. Okay, so now depending on my connection and the bandwidth that I'm using, I'm going to generate my script. When my script comes up, it's going to give me, as you saw with Bruno, a number of different options to do the recording, and then I can basically use it. So you'll see it's going to give us as well. So I have my options. You see it's given me a number. Okay, so I'm in Bruno's account, so it's equated me with Bruno, and it's given me the first script. I can go through my script. I can edit my script. I can go to the second script and choose the second script. And then let's say this is the script that I want to save the script. Let's say I think this one's a good one, but I'm not going to use this one now. I'll just add it to the whiteboard, and then it gets, note it was successfully added to my whiteboard. And let's say I think, okay, the third one may be the one I want to use. I'll choose that one, and I'm going to put that one into my script. The script goes in there, and I can see on my script I have 180 words. Okay, once my script is in there, so then I can close the AI writer down. I've got my script in there. And I'm ready to go. So from here, moving forward, let me just make sure you can see the pop-ups. Can you just confirm you can see the pop-up? Can you guys see the pop-up?
What does the pop-up look like?
It's the script, it's the record pop-up. I'm not sure that you can be able. You can? Okay. Excellent. So you can see I've got my script on the pop-up here, and this is just for testing the speed that I'm going to announce it, the speed that I'm going to speak it when I'm reading my script, and I can practice on here. If I want to go to a recording on my side,
I think we're not seeing, Kevin, what you're trying to show.
Okay, you're not seeing.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm not sure maybe what you meant by pop-up. Sorry.
Okay, no problem. So maybe I'm not able to share that with you. So let me just do a recording, and then you'll see from the recording that I make myself. Let me just read that for a second. What it eventually ends out to. Okay, so let's go. So I'm just going to do a recording for about 20 seconds, and then I'll show you what happens. Good morning. My name is not Bruno Lopez, and I'm a real estate agent here in Boca Raton. I specialize in high-end exclusive properties, and I'm passionate about helping my clients find the best financing and mortgage rates for their needs. Okay, so for our purposes, I just sort of did a short recording here, and I'm going to upload it to the project. So now I assume you can see on my screen that the video is being uploaded. The same principle as we uploaded from the mobile app. I'm also uploading from a recording that I've made on the desktop. So now I have the original take over here, which you see, which is local, and I have the uploaded take. And when the take is finished, I'll get a notification that take's been finished, and then I'll be able to use the take for a number of different features. So we'll come back to that now. Okay, and we'll just go back to Bruno's recording there. Okay, so when I go to Bruno's recording here and I go into it, you'll see that I have all the options directly because Bruno uploaded already. It's not the original take. The original take's sitting on Bruno's mobile phone. Once I have all my share options, I can download the phone as an MP4. I can use it as a video page, which we'll get to. I can post it to my social media channels once I've set them up. I can create interactive video, and then the sequence. So let's say you have a number of takes, and you've done as one of you asked in the chat whether you can record to a certain point and then do a second bit, so you can do different elements of the script and then add them to a sequence and make one collated video of that. If I'm using a green screen, I can replace the green screen background as well. Or I can also open it in the video maker. So that's really what I want to do. I can use the AI to highlight the words, but let's just say for this time, I'm not going to use the AI. We'll select the language that Bruno was speaking in, and that is in English. So now it's sending a request for the, you see it's giving you an indication. It's generating captions. I hope you can all see that. On my screen, it's generating captions. Once the captions are generated, I'll get a notification. And that will all obviously depend on the quality of my internet. So once that's done, okay. At the same time, let's just go back to the other project and I'll show you what happened there so that you can get an idea. So now this is the project that I uploaded. So you see now in this project, I have two takes. I have one take which is local and one take which is in the cloud. The local take, I only have the two options to upload, delete, or download it. And the uploaded take, okay, I have all my editing options on there. And this one, you can see I've used, just to go back, I've used a physical green screen. If I want to change out a green screen here, I can go to replace background. Okay, so I can upload a background, select the background that I want to select the file for instance. Okay, let's go into my downloads. Okay, and let's just take a hypothetical one. Here I've got my background. Okay. Okay, so it's thrown me out of the count, and it hasn't thrown me out of the count yet. Okay, there's an error uploading my background. Okay, I'll just take another one there. Okay, so my background's up there. So now I can choose the background. That's not finding it over there. Okay, so we'll just take a standard background and we'll add that in there. Okay, so now you see it's given me a background change on my account there. I can apply the background that I've used there, and it'll generate a new version with the background. And it's actually good that the upload didn't work on my side for you, because I'm going to show you that now straight away. So if you're using your own media assets here, you'll see the media assets can be uploaded here on your desk. When you upload a media asset, you want to make sure that the media asset is relevant for the video. What I mean by relevant is that if you're using it as a background, you want the aspect ratio to be the same aspect ratio as the video recorded, either panoramic 16:9 or portrait 9:16. Once you've done that, you're going to designate the asset once you've uploaded it. Simply by adding, you can use it as a strip as well, and then save the changes. And that's straight away gonna authorize me to use the asset on my desktop for backgrounds and so on and so forth. Okay, so now, and I'm running you around a little bit, but I'm just going to show you on Bruno's side here. So now, if we go to the video maker now, I can open Bruno's project up in the video maker, and you'll see that it opens up on a different screen. This screen is the BigVU video maker. Now, the BigVU video maker is essentially the editing platform where you have generated your captions and you can add all your editing features via the platform. So to give you your repairs, on the left-hand side, you have all your editing features, like we'll go through them now. On the right-hand side, you have the different scenes of your recording. You can see on this particular case, we have 8 scenes, okay? And we've got a total of 16 seconds recording. And you can see that the time stamp between each scene, 4 seconds. So this is really short between this one, 5, 7, 10, 12, 14, and that's going to be till 16, the last 2 seconds of my video. I can choose and edit any of the words I want there. Okay, let's say you content engage with your audience. Let's say I want to change it to audience. I can change it. And if I want to highlight something, let's go to stories. I can extra highlight the stories, and then that's going to come out specifically highlighted or highlight there. Okay. Also, once I'm on the first scene, I want to add a lower third titling, which will bring your title and your project name into the video. So you'll see it appear slightly at the bottom there. I can also as well split my screen at a certain stage. Let's say we go to there. I can create a split screen, which is probably more relevant for panoramic videos. Your text is going to come out on the split screen side of it. And I can also add my logo in. So once I've decided, I'll choose my logo here, save my logo on my recording, make my logo visible. Let's say I want my logo for all the scenes of it. And you can see the logo is a little bit big, specifically in this one, which I've split the screen. I may just take out the split screen as well. I'll make it a little bit smaller, not as small as that. And that looks like me like a good size. I can use zoom effects, fading in and fading out on my video. And I can also as well do my highlighting on the video. So let's just go back. Top left, we have the video name, my project one. Let's call it my project one. We have undo and redo. On the side, we also have option to merge the video sequence with the next or with the previous, split the sequence, which is basically not going to change the overall length of my video. It's just going to make one sequence longer or shorter, which may be valid if you want to add a video background or something to a sequence. For a video background, you're going to need at least 3 seconds of interval between your different scenes. Once I have my scenes adjusted, the text set up and adjusted on my scenes, I go to my style. On the style, I can change the aspect ratio. So really, if you want to change the aspect ratio and crop, it's preferable to record your original video in panoramic version. Then I can add an intro and outro. I can add an intro as a business card, or I can upload my own video. In this case, I'll add it as a business card. We don't have all the business card details on here. I can adjust the length of the intro. We don't want the intro to be too long, so we'll just put the short intro at the moment. We don't have business details, so it'll just be the business card. You'll see automatically the intro gets highlighted as green, which means that I've added it to my video. I can also choose a specific theme. If I'm using for portrait version, I want to choose something like the strokes theme, which is going to move the text up on screen, but I have other options as well. So I'll just choose the screen strokes. And then if you want background music, you can highlight your background music, and you can basically adjust the audio of the background music so that it doesn't drown out the audio track of your video itself. Okay. Another important aspect is if I go to the uploads here, let's say I want to change out the background. I've got a slide which speaks about mortgage rates, and I'm speaking about the mortgage rates at scene number, I think it's 4 over here. I just add my video over, and then basically it just gets added in, and it's just going to cut out the existing video on there. I should perhaps have taken it to the one that I haven't split the screen on, so let's just move that over there. That'll make it easier to see. Okay. And then you can see it's replaced. And you can see, interesting enough, is that my original recording was in portrait mode, and my asset was in 1:1 mode, which means that it doesn't correspond to my play screen on here. And that's why I showed you that on the uploads, it's very important to upload your assets and create your assets in the right aspect ratio, either portrait or landscape for that matter. Once my video is ready, I can simply go in here and create. I can't see because I'm pseudoing in there. Okay, let's just try and do that. My screen's a bit blocked up on there. Okay, just go and refresh in there. I'm a little bit blocked up on there. Sorry about that. Can't get to the screen.
Looks like we're having a technical issue to process the video.
Yeah,
but that's okay.
Okay. I'm there. Let me just take you out of here, and we'll come back to that. Okay. Let's save that. Okay. We got an admin account. Reload it.
I know that sometimes when I am editing or trying different things, I save a project and then I'll walk away for a few minutes, I'll come back, and then I start again, and all of a sudden things seem to be clicking for me. Sometimes it's me because I'm not pressing the right sections and I'm getting myself frustrated. So then I come back to it and all of a sudden it's working for myself, but it's because of me, user error, because once you get to use the platform more often, then it all becomes easier.
Absolutely. And you know, sometimes another aspect is that on the video itself, I did a number of edits and went back and forward, and I didn't validate the edits on there. So I'm just going to show you that. Let me just get that back up, Bruno's account back up again there, and just show you. Actually, it's been pretty long, so I'm trying to do this quickly. Send that again. Okay. Okay, excellent. So I'm back in the account there. Let's go through to this one over here.
David, know what I'm saying is it's me. It's very user-friendly. It's just me pressing the wrong things, and then I get it going.
Okay, excellent. So this is the video that I've changed the background in. I can open that in the background. It's going to calculate the captions for me, transcript, and the transcript comes through. And then I'll just save that for you in the video maker to show you on that. Okay, while that's generating the captions on that side, let's just take you back to Bruno's video here. Okay, so each time my call to action is from the 3 dots. Okay, let's just go through here and just do it with automatic captions. Okay, so we've actually had a number of new features added in recently. And let me just take the size of it down a bit. Okay,
I want to make
so
sure that we're able to add the special promotion for the end because
sure.
I know we're running close on time.
Absolutely, we go that. So just to tell you that I'm generating the video. In fact, I think that the prior video didn't generate specifically because of the split screen, which was recently introduced and obviously caused some kind of a bug when I was creating the video itself. But once we do it, we generate a script. And what's important is to differentiate that if you see the 2 icons here, these are the original takes that we did. When we create this captions version, we get a new version, which becomes an independent project on the web desk. So I'm actually going to let that process, and when it's posted, I'll bring you back. And meanwhile, I'm just going to hand you over for any updates that perhaps that Bruno and Sharon want to give you about our promotion. Post that into the chat. And
yeah, Bruno, let's go ahead and pop in the promotion for our
Let's go.
stayed with us.
Sharon, any specific questions that we missed out on while I was getting carried away in my editing?
There were questions about if there is stock media library, and there is with Pixabay. You can upload your own pictures, your own video. You can also grab from Pixabay and overlay that in your editing. It's just amazing, the capabilities that BigVU has.
Excellent. So, you know, really, we want you to take out of this today's workshop a couple of really key elements, and that is, you know, to synchronize from mobile to the cloud, to make sure your account's well set up, and you know, to use the AI scripting to benefit from time-saving elements there, and it's really all about setting up your own workflow and getting used to it and just practicing. Get out there, do it. Don't be shy to do it. The more you practice, the better you get. I mean, Sharon's been in the game for 30 years or perhaps even longer, I'm not sure. And she can tell you, you know, maybe you want to share a little bit about how best to get yourself, you know, confident in front of the camera.
You just have to do it. over and over again. For sure.
Being consistent.
Excellent. So okay, so the discounts generally so a subscriber could use a discount when he renews, or perhaps if he moves to a different plan. Existing subscribers, definitely that should be useful. And if you have any issues with that, you can contact our support team about that. Any specific questions, overlay picture of a picture or video. So Constance, the overlay is basically just dragging it in from your uploads onto the thumbnail, as I showed you there on the video maker.
And this is all going to be available to rewatch on YouTube. If you go to BigVU's channel, this is live on YouTube. So people were asking if they can get this entire presentation via email, but you can just watch it on YouTube.
Yeah, absolutely. And also, go ahead, Philip.
No, they asked if it was $20 or 20% off.
20% on the.
All right, yeah, we wrote it wrong. We said $20 off, so it's like 20%.
So which one is it?
It's 20%.
20% off. Okay.
Yeah. So if you take the AI, which I think is like $180 or something yearly, that would be like $36.
Okay,
Excellent.
So I really encourage you to reach out to our support channels. We have a number of support channels. We have video tutorials on our YouTube channel, which can help you out. We have an FAQ channel with all the different areas that have been addressed. It's been recently updated. It's really been really nicely done. We have our weekly webinars with Bruno. Bruno will probably take you through things a lot more smoothly than on a workshop like this, where we have 4 of us on. In addition, we have our support channel where we have chat, and you can send us email for any requests that you have. We really do our best to get back to you as soon as possible and help you out as much. If you have specific questions, please send them to us, and we'd be happy to help you out. That's about it from our side. Bruno, Philip, Sharon?
Well, it was amazing. Thank you guys for all the comments. I think we didn't tackle all your comments, but for all the people out there, there is the big orientation call, right, Bruno? That people can join if you need assistant, if you want to, start with BigVU and you don't know where to start, so you can get those webinars. I believe they're private ones and they run weekly, if I'm not mistaken, Bruno.
Monday and Friday.
Monday and Friday, so 2 times a week. Very nice. You can, if you enter on the web, you'll be able to actually see there's a big button on top of your desk that says that you can schedule a call so you can join the call on Monday or Friday to actually learn about it. So guys, you have a lot of things coming up. If you need any help, you can also search my name on LinkedIn. You can add me on LinkedIn. I'll be happy to chat with anyone here. And also I'll be happy, and I always tell this, send me your videos. One thing is to make your videos. Send me your videos. Send me all your videos that you can, that you make with BigVU, and I'm happy to assist you.
Absolutely.
Give you any tips on how to make them better, or just to tell you made a great video, so you to bump your confidence to create more videos, and that's it. And also, if you need support on your social media, let us know. Send me your social media, and I'll let BigVU follow you.
Yeah. Also, we have an Inspire channel on the app where you can post your videos, where it's open to all our users as well. So that as well, as Philip mentioned. Get out there and and let us know how you do.
Amazing.
Okay, guys. If you allow me, 20 seconds is missing the last S, sharing. So let me show you really quickly. 20 seconds.
Right.
Kevin has one video and just need to open. At the bottom, as you can see, to have share. When I click there, I have one of the options is post on social channels. With this option, I can post this video that we did today to all my social channels: Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. So don't worry anymore about missing one of the social channels. I'll click on next, and probably you cannot see it, but we have three dots right here at the top. When I click there, I'm able to schedule the post. So this is also for you, Sharon. This is how you schedule the post for social media. Right at the top, you choose first the social media, then you choose to schedule, choose the day and the time, and the post to be posted in these channels.
Fantastic.
And that's it. Thank you so much, guys. This was a little bit quick, but 4S formula. Thank you.
Excellent.
Amazing,
Thanks for
Thank
guys.
joining
you,
us.
everybody.
Have a great day.
Much appreciated.
And make
Thank
a
you
video
all.
today. Create a video today. I encourage you all to create a video today.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, guys.
Now more than ever before, the way you communicate can make or break your career. Hi, I'm Sharon Delaney McLeod. I'm a television journalist turned speaker and facilitator, working with leaders and their teams to amplify their impact. In our hybrid world, it's crucial to connect with each other in meaningful ways. In fact, new research shows that effective communication has become the most vital competency and non-negotiable skill that modern leaders must flex to keep their teams engaged and productivity high. I invite you to follow my content for professional development best practices, podcasts, articles, and videos that will help you drive business results. I look forward to partnering with you in person or virtually to level up what I call your power skills. Hit the link below to start a conversation.